Enough is enough.
After protests erupted around the country,
we will not be silent, and we're ready to fight.
The president's executive order today left border towns with a central question. What now?
What we're seeing right now is a self-created humanitarian crisis by the federal government.
Migrant children have already been sent to at least 17 states. Blanca Orantes Lopez, who crossed into the U.S. illegally, sits in a federal prison near Seattle, while her 8-year-old son is in a children's home in upstate New York. The goodbye was agonizing. He just started crying and he looked at me and said, "Don't leave me, Mom," she says. More than 200 migrant children have arrived in New York State alone.
A number of kids have come with lice, have come with bed bugs, come with chicken pox.
Others have been flown to Michigan and California, a complex web involving multiple government agencies. Critics say untangling it will be a logistical nightmare. Those charged with illegal entry into the U.S. are given a flyer showing them steps on how to locate their child. But Jody Goodwin, an attorney who works with migrants, says the process will be difficult.
The children don't have the capacity to even maybe tell them their parents' full name. So being able to identify the parents through the children is something that's impossible.
Donna Abbott works in Michigan, caring for 81 children separated from their parents at the border.
We're seeing somewhere between 2 weeks to a month for us to make contact with a parent and begin to set up contact with the child.
Cameras have not been allowed inside so-called tender age shelters like this one in Brownsville, Texas, but advocates say the facilities house crying toddlers. In all, more than 2,300 kids have been separated from their parents since a zero-tolerance policy was announced last month. Some housed in this tent city in Tornillo, Texas. According to an official with the Department of Health and Human Services, those tents cost $775 per person per night, almost 3 times the price to house them in more permanent shelters with their families. Tonight at this shelter in Texas, families are huddled together as their immigration cases are decided, now hoping they'll at least stay together while they wait. A former congressman who toured another facility, this so-called tender age shelter, says some children, even toddlers, have been separated from their relatives. Tonight there is a huge amount of uncertainty about how those youngest children will be reunited with their family members.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.